I'm so tired of this motherfucking nigga, Bronny James. And I'm so tired of it. Seriously, why are people so fucking happy that he scored 17 points? First of all, he's a fucking bum. He's a fucking bum. There ain't nothing good about Bronny James. He's trash. And I will say this, I will take it to the grave. I don't give a fuck. And I bet a lot of people will agree with what I'm about to say right now. The only reason why Bronny James has any sort of fame, fan base, or notoriety is because LeBron is his father. People are so fucking weird and stupid. These Bronsexuals, I can't stand them anymore. I can't stand them anymore. When LeBron James does some shady, bad shit, they will literally defend him. LeBron could get away with murder. LeBron could kill somebody right now, and Bronsexuals will say, oh, well, LeBron probably did it. LeBron did it. Even though it's really, really obvious that LeBron James did some sleazy stuff shit. The nigga said, ain't no party like a Diddy party, and everybody brushed it under the rug. And then look what happened. Diddy went to jail and LeBron didn't apologize. LeBron didn't clarify. You know what LeBron did? He fucking took some time off the NBA because of just some dumbass excuse that everybody knew that the shit that he was saying was bullshit. Instead of saying, yo guys, I didn't know Diddy was behind all this shit. I didn't know Diddy was doing all this. I thought he was a friend. I was supporting him. I didn't see this side of Diddy. My bad. Instead of doing it like that and handling it like a true man would, he fucking decided to cry like a little bitch and take his little time off, and the NBA covered it up like a rug. That's why I fucking can't stand people like Adam Silver or anything like that. The minute their nigga LeBron James, their little poster boy, their little fanboy fucking ruins everything or does some dumb shit, they sweep it under the rug. But when some actual hard-working player that doesn't get involved with drama or anything like that, they fucking exploit it and make it a whole problem and then get them cut or something like that. It's so bullshit. It gets me so fucking tight. And this is exactly why I can't stand LeBron James' son. Because everything is so handed to him. He gets everything he wants for free. Instead of these other NBA players who have regular parents, or maybe parents that played in high school or college but never went to the NBA, or maybe went to the NBA but their parent was bums. Like, for example, like some dads in the NBA were trash. But their kid, they're better, stuff like that. But still, they didn't have as much notoriety and fame as LeBron James does. You know what I'm saying? Or if they do, they're a player from like ages ago where everybody talks shit about how the 90s players are shit. 70s players are farmers and plumbers. All this dumb shit. But then when you touch a fucking NBA player right now, all of a sudden they're out for the whole season. They injured. Oh, it's a foul straight to the line. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck you talking about? Whereas back then they were literally clotheslining niggas, and then the NBA was like saying like, oh, that's not even a foul. Like, shit, the NBA is soft right now. And then they have niggas like Bronny James coming out here. They're treating it like it's a whole charity case. They make it seem like it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation where they let that little kid who's, mentally impaired make a layup, and now the whole fucking arena is going, yay, yay. That's how LeBron James' kid is like. It's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation. We all have to be nice. We cannot critique him. LeBron James literally went up to Stephen A. and basically said, stop doing your job. Because my son. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? You don't see any of these NBA dads call up the fucking Stephen A. Smith show or anything like that saying like, oh, hey, you need to stop talking about my son. You know what they're going to say? No, son. Use that negativity as motivation to fucking get your shit done and be a good-ass player. LeBron James out here says, stop talking about my son. He's doing his job, nigga. Stop being a fucking pansy. Stop being a fucking pussy. Seriously, LeBron James is the most soft nigga I've ever seen. Stephen A. is literally doing his job, and then LeBron James walks up to him and says, stop talking about my son. Your son's garbage. Your son's ass. I bet LeBron James literally went up to the Bucks coach and said, hey, make sure you tell your bums, make sure you tell your bench players, don't play defense around my son. They can guard everybody else, but not my son. Let him hit threes. Let him do this. Let him do that. And I bet he went to the refs. Yo, if anybody whacks my son, if anybody even gets close to that nigga, call a foul. I bet that's what LeBron James did. Because he's the type of nigga to fucking sneak shit. He's a sly motherfucking fox. Y'all know Sly Fox from Nas? Sly Fox? What is the characteristics of a fox? Slick shit. And that's what LeBron James like to do. He think he's slick, but he's not. Oh, I like how you said to the whole fucking media, oh, make sure that the media doesn't say, oh, LeBron James had nothing to do with the Luka Doncic trade. Shut the fuck up. Why does everybody call him Lee GM? Because they want to get rid of all them niggas that he thought were bums, and he wants to bring in Luka so he doesn't have to do much work, and then Luka can handle the ball. That's the only reason why Luka's there. And same thing with this motherfucking shit. He pulls some strings to make sure his son will come to the league. His son ain't ready for it. I don't think his son even has it. His son's not ready for the league, nigga. How is he going to go against fucking point guards like Damian Lillard? I know Damian Lillard is older now. How is he going to go against Curry? How is he going to go against Kyrie? How is he going to go against these up-and-coming point guards like Trae Young? How? Tyler Hero, how? How's he going to guard them? Nothing. He ain't going to do shit. He could barely average 5 points a game in college. He was garbage in college. He couldn't do shit. And now you're telling me I'm supposed to fucking bow down toward this nigga who scored 17 points against a bunch of bench players who they lost by 32? Are you fucking serious? To the Bucks? They lost 30 fucking points. And I'm supposed to fucking bow down and say, oh, he's a good player all because he's had one good game? And I'm supposed to treat it like it's a charity case? If LeBron James and Bronny James had brains, they would use all this negativity as motivation. Why is it when we talk shit about other players like Jokic, Doncic, fucking Kyrie, Curry, we can talk shit about them and everyone's like, yeah, they suck. Oh, yeah, they're this. Oh, yeah, they're that. Or when it comes to European players, people talk shit and be racist towards them. But when it comes to LeBron James, we can't even fucking say anything bad about that nigga. Like, if we say anything bad about LeBron James' hairline, all of a sudden the Brownsexuals say, well, his hair's going back, so I don't know what you're talking about. Every motherfucking thing, any little thing you say, these niggas will fucking pop a boner and say, yo, you messing with my king. Don't touch my daddy. Don't touch my little brother, Bronny. How dare you? That's how they are. That's how they are. But you don't understand that your fucking king, your so-called king is such a fucking pussy and such a fucking snob-ass motherfucker, thinks he's entitled and better than everybody, but then when he does slick shit like this, you don't know what to say. Or you try to make up a fucking argument in defense. When he said that Diddy shit, no Brownsexual came up and said nothing. Or they were going to say like, oh, well, he wasn't there. So, well, if he wasn't there and you're defending him, why didn't he man up and say, hey, y'all, I didn't know Diddy was into that type of shit. I was just supporting a friend, but I didn't know Diddy had this side to him. My bad. Exactly what I said earlier. He didn't do that. He took time from the NBA because he couldn't handle the motherfucking hate. He couldn't handle it. Same thing with his fucking son. The same reason why he walked up to Stephen A. Smith and said, yo, stop talking about my son. Because you can't handle it. And your son doesn't have the mental strength because guess who his father is? Some fucking crybaby 6'8" piece of shit who thinks he wants the NBA in his hands. Why you think he wanted Luka? Why you think he got rid of Davis? Why do you think he went up to Stephen A. and said, talking about my son? That's his fucking job, nigga. You don't see any of the other NBA players or these old-fashioned NBA players who have sons in the NBA right now saying, yo, stop talking about my son, Stephen A. No, they leave it there because their son's grown enough to handle it. And if your son ain't grown enough to handle it, I don't know what to say. That explains what kind of father you are. That explains what kind of father you are. You don't see my dad coming up and saying, yo, hey, to my boss and saying, yo, hey, stop talking about my son like that. Whatever my boss says to me, we'll deal with it as grown men. And if he can't do that, if I can't do that, then there's no point. You know what I mean? There's no point for me to continue. Either A, you either deal with it and try to make something out of a negativity, make something positive out of negativity, or get away. Go back to the G League. Go practice some more shots until you come back to the NBA. Or how about this? Fucking find another thing you're good at because clearly you're not good at the NBA. What, he scored 17 points? All of us supposed to cheer and say, woo, Bronny, against a bunch of bums who they still lost to. I bet LeBron told the refs, don't touch my dude. If anybody comes even close to my son, call a foul. And I bet he warned the coach and threatened the coach. Yo, if any of your players even tries to make any defense with my son, you're going to hear from my lawyer. I bet he wants everything his way. I can't stand this nigga. I can't stand LeBron motherfucking James. I can't stand him. And everybody wants to say he's the greatest player of all time. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck kind of great player is this? Everyone's everything handed to him. And when he loses, he cries and complains. Well, nigga, everything was in your way. Everything was fucking rigged for you to win it, and you still fucked it up. Fuck LeBron James. He's such a bum, man. He's such a bum. I can't stand him. I can't stand his fans. I can't stand his son. Or maybe you're just jealous. Oh, if you was to go one-on-one against Bronny, you would lose. I would hope so, because if I was to be able to beat him or even score or even do anything against Bronny James, that just shows what kind of fucking player he is. Garbage, trash, dumpster fire, used fucking toilet paper. That's what he is. God fucking damn it, bro. Seriously. If y'all can't take criticism, if Bronny can't take criticism, he shouldn't even be in the league to begin with. End of fucking story. And it shows what kind of father he has if his daddy has to get up off the chair and tell people to stop talking shit about your son. If he was a real man, if your son was a real man like you say he was, that shit shouldn't even faze him. What Stephen A. or what any other fan or anybody or any NBA critic or anything says, it shouldn't faze him. He should be grown and well enough to know how to handle it. If his daddy has to hold his hand until his daddy dies, then it just shows what kind of kids he raised. He raised some bunch of fucking bum-ass niggas who want everything handed down to them. That's the only reason. Bronny probably never worked in his life. I bet if Bronny James was doing bum shit in his class, getting an F or something, he would have to call his dad, and his dad says, hey, you better give my son an A, or you're going to hear from my lawyers. Because LeBron James that type of nigga. Fucking unbelievable, bro.